Hey guys, on the left over here, I've just quickly done this and recorded it, and I want to talk a little bit about it. So what I've done is I'm actually copying a pre-created house, or a template, if you like. And as you'll notice, I just copied the top over because, you know, the slab and everything stays the same. I just want to mess with the roof and see what I can do with the design changes. As you can see, I've basically gone through here, and I'm going to quickly just put a sloping or a skillion roof on top of this house. So all I'm doing is basically tracing around the walls. But there's a lot more to a sloping or skillion roof than just, you know, putting a roof at a different pitch. It's going to make a full facade change. And these facade changes come with a cost associated with it. And after I finish doing this, and you'll see what happens. So basically I'm just putting on a different type of roof. Let's have a look here. And I'm going to delete the old roof out because obviously we don't want two roofs. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend all the walls up until it hits the roof, which is going to make a pretty substantial facade change. And some people really like the skillion roof these days, and you know, some people have gone back to traditional. But I think the point of showing you this is that we can see what the changes are going to be, not only to the facade, but if we also have a look at the structure, you'll notice that it automatically projected all of my trimmings up to the ceiling now, which is going to make a difference when it comes to the structural change. Obviously on the right hand side, I'm now going to have more timber in the frame than I would have on the other side where I had trusses. And at the end of this, I'm going to show you the price comparison just on these two. So I'll quickly just put in the extra rafters that are required to do this. Now, I'm not engineering it as I go, I'm just kind of working loosely to the timber framing code. Okay. All right. So now we have, and I'll change the window heights around as well, and we can do more facade changes. But let's just have a look at this. Let's go into our model and have a look. Okay, so on the right, all I've done is selected the top half of the house, and on the left, this is the two estimates that I did previous. So at the moment, I'll close this one down. At the moment on the left hand side, for this particular house, with the trusses the way that it is, you'll notice that we're at about 115,000, which is just from here up. There's no concrete, no anything like that. It does have internal lining. So I'm going to move that one over here. I'm going to go back to all, and I'm going to quickly estimate this one here, or quantify, or feasibility study. Whoops. Right click, take off selection, and I'll move this one over to here. Okay, so let's have a look at where our prices are. So our framing price actually went up. So you can see there that I've got 25,000 here for the framing and 21,000 here. But I've deducted all of the cost associated with the trusses. So the price of version B, which is with this sloping skillion roof there, is around about $2,000 less than the one on the left hand side. Now, there's probably a few other savings as well, no cranes, because most of that would probably be done in stick timber, or it could actually be done modular and actually brought out to site on trucks and craned in. So, look, it's just an interesting exercise to have a look at projects that have two different facades, but we still want apples for apples quotes so that we can have a more educated decision on our behalf, but we can also explain to the clients what we're going to do, and more importantly, we can get engineers and subcontractors to look at this as well at this stage before we even get into authority conditions and everything like that. Anyway guys, I hope it helps. If you've got any questions or feedback or comments, feel free to add them below, and I'll do our best to get back to you as soon as we can.